Well, the National Weather Service has finished its survey on the strength and path of the tornado. First Alert meteorologist James Weiland with more on what we learned and on the rest of the severe weather that we saw Saturday.
Yeah, thanks a lot, John. And it was a pretty potent system there, an EF2 tornado. It starts with EF0. We usually get a lot of EF0s. It's rare to get an EF2 in here, 130 mile per hour winds. Here are some highlights that we saw. It's classified as an EF2, 130 mile per hour winds with that. To give some perspective of what that is, it is very similar to the Kings Point Del Rey tornado that we saw just last September. It's also equivalent to a Category 4 hurricane. 129, 130 miles per hour flips over to a Category 4. The path was pretty long too. We usually get short ones. This one was 2.6 miles long and 320 yards wide. And when it was at its strongest, the EF2 strength, it started as an EF0, then it strengthened to an EF0, then a 1, then a 2, and that's right around the Sanctuary Cove community. Then it maintained that strength as it moved over the Intracoastal and over US 1. Soon as it got over US 1, that's when it dissipated. Now, that wasn't the only game in town yesterday, too. In fact, we saw a lot of storm reports with golf ball size hail in Jupiter Farms and a lot of other wind gusts and everything like that. And obviously throughout the entire state, we saw a ton of storm reports through the entire state from the same system that moved on through. Now the front is through, very windy weather. For more on how that tornado formed and the mechanics behind that tornado, let's go to meteorologist Steve Villanueva.
Well, hey there, everyone. Steve Villanueva here. We had a lot of elements in place yesterday for that tornado to form. We had a lot of instability. We had very strong jet stream winds on top of us. But the main feature was the wind shear. At the low levels, we had the winds coming in from the south. At 15,000 feet, we had the winds coming in out of the southwest. And at about 30,000 feet, we had the winds coming in out of the west. And that helps to create that rotation within those thunderstorms. This is the thunderstorm that did produce the tornado. Notice all of those lightning strikes. It was a very intense storm right around 5:10. That is when that tornado warning was issued. And you can see a little hook echo right there. That is the winds rotating around that tornado. The system quickly moved on out of here. Now, another feature that was in play, the sea breeze. The sea breeze acts as another barrier, and it helps to lift the thunderstorm, making it more intense. So a lot of elements did come into play. The storm started right around the medical center, and then it worked its way up towards Juneau Ridge. It lasted only about 10 minutes or so, and officially, according to the National Weather Service, it was a very powerful storm with winds of 130 miles an hour. Now, here's another look. So a column of wind starts on the ground, and then it gets lifted up into the thunderstorm. The thunderstorm is spinning, and then eventually you can see that funnel cloud is starting to come down. And then once that funnel cloud touches the ground, it is officially a tornado. According to the National Weather Service, it was an EF2 tornado with winds of 130 miles an hour.